Now's a good time to talk about the power system in Bleach. You see, every Soul Reaper has a sword called a Zanpakuto. They all start off as normal katanas, but then digivolve into something called a shikai. At this point, the sword looks drastically different and comes with some kind of special ability. One sword can create ice attacks, another can stretch out like a whip and attack from a distance, and some are completely worthless. In Ichigo's case, he goes from big anime sword to big anime sword that looks like a kitchen knife. And as far as his sword's special ability, it looks like a big kitchen knife. And for the characters that actually matter, Zanpakuto have the ability to go even further beyond and digivolve into its most powerful form, Bankai. I'm not gonna lie, Bankai is the coolest part of Bleach. Bankais are usually just a stronger version of the Shikai. So ice attacks turn into more powerful ice attacks, whip sword turns into big bamboo snake whip sword, and some are completely worthless. In Ichigo's case, instead of a special Bankai gimmick, Ichigo instead gains massive stat buffs to his speed and strength. Super strength and speed that become completely outclassed and irrelevant immediately after that first fight. I'm serious, the show spends like the first 2 major arcs building Ichigo up as this prodigy with limitless potential not seen in thousands of years, and then spends the next 2 major arcs introducing his face to his ass over and over again. In addition to Zanpakutos, we also have holofication. Certain characters, Ichigo, have the ability to put on a hollow mask which gives them a huge burst of strength. In Ichigo's case, he can only use it for 11 seconds. That means he gets 11 seconds of being a badass before it shatters and then... Eventually, Ichigo is able to maintain it for as long as he wants. And once he accomplishes this, he immediately stops using it altogether for some reason. Not because he can't use it, but because... I don't know, he doesn't wanna. But what good is a hero without a villain to fight? Bleach has plenty to choose from. In the first major arc, we have battle-hungry psychos, mad scientists that perform human experiments, and worst of them all, furries. Then in the next major arc, we have battle-hungry psychos, mad scientists that perform human experiments, and worst of them all, furries. But if you want to talk Bleach villains, the biggest, baddest bitch of them all is Aizen. A character that has so many plans and contingencies, it makes Light Yagami look like a mouth-breathing caveman. Aizen is strong enough to take on and single-handedly defeat several captains with very little effort. On top of that, he has the most broken ability in the entire show, Kyokatsu Getsu, aka Complete Hypnosis. Here's how it works. If you look at his sword when he activates the ability, he can control all 5 of your senses to make